To me, this market's broadening out, but it's the strength of the earnings of the Magnificent Seven that stands out, because they were the ones that were really crushed last week when the selling was at its worst, and everybody I saw come on air, maybe you know someone who didn't, told us that these stocks were sales or shorts. Because many of these companies reported right into the earnings blast zone, their stocks got hit regardless of what they said. Remember, soaring rate backdrop caused us to look at the stocks as a losing asset class, and these stocks were therefore, by their own size, the biggest losers. Many of us have now worked their way all the way back, and then some, way off the ridiculous lows caused mostly by after-hour sellers who either were trying to knock the stocks down because they were short and they wanted to foment negativity, or they were just simply first-class idiots who didn't know anything. I want to go over their trajectories, each one by one, to show how much a mistake it would have been if you had sold with them and everybody was panicking. First, let's start with Amazon, which fell from 128 to 117 after it reported. Why did people sell? It's actually hard to even remember why they sold, because this was almost a perfect quarter. I think that some sold because Amazon Web Services was merely stabilizing and not accelerating. I told you that was ridiculous, that it was actually ready to accelerate. Amazon stock has come back when people realized, wait a minute, web services was stabilizing and ready to roar. I have no idea why the herd initially thought anything else was happening. Too many people wanted out at once. The downdraft in Amazon was caused by your panicked fellow shareholder who knew nothing. They knew nothing! Except to follow the herd, and now the stock is roaring well above where it was. Meta Platforms. It reported an amazing quarter, but people freaked out about one comment that advertisers were pausing their advertising because of the war in the Middle East. But if history's any guide, we knew this would be a temporary pause. Sure enough, a few days later, Pinterest said they had the same problem, but the ad buyers are already back. Meta stock initially fell from $312 to $287, but it's now come back to $310. And we're no longer afraid of a slowdown in advertising.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.